So, this isn't a podcast thing. It's just something that I need to tell you guys. Now, I know that there are some people who look up to me in my life. Of course, there's my little brother and my niece, but it's not just family members. There are friends who look up to me, and I've seen some of the people that I know online also look up to me, and I need to set the record straight. Just don't look up to me. I'm not a good example to follow. I'm not someone who you want to be mimicking. I am a terrible person, and there is no forgiving the things that I have done. The only things that I can say that aren't negative are that at least I am not a sex offender or an abuser. But it's the next worst thing. In June 2019, somebody took their life because of me. It was someone who I met through YouTube Messenger, because at the point it had existed for a couple years at that point. And typically when I was using YouTube Messenger, I was doing it to do role plays with people, because I've done online roleplay for the longest time. Mostly romance roleplay stuff, but ever since I was 11 years old, that's when I started. And I thought it was all just innocent and nothing bad would ever come from it, but this, little did I know that it would lead to what it led to. And I don't really know the name, or I was never told the name of this person, but throughout the time that we had been role playing, they thought that I wasn't, or they did not know that it was just role play. They did not know that I was playing a character, and I did not know that they weren't playing a character. So, they believed that I was romantically interested in them and that I wanted a relationship with them. So, it was a few months in between. I forget if anything happened in those few months that caused them to not be, or I forget if anything happened that made it to where they weren't able to respond for those few months. But after those few months, I get the message from them saying that, hey, Typh, and I'm like, wait, who is this? Do I know you? Then they tried to explain everything, like, not just why they were, or not just that they were gone, rather, and why that was the case, but that they love me and that they know I love them, and I just had to respond with, look, that wasn't the real me. That was a character that I was playing, and I thought that was what both of us were doing. I thought it was common knowledge. So, they had, their reaction to that was not positive at all, and I'm not going to blame them for it, because I should have clarified beforehand. I should have told them beforehand that it was just a role play and that it was not anything more than me playing a character. And it went off the deep end quickly with them saying all these things about how they were never loved, about how they thought I was the first person who cared about them, only for it to be nothing. And they said multiple times that they were going to take their life, so I begged them multiple times, please don't do this. I pleaded everything I could do. I'll try to get to know you so I'm comfortable with the relationship. I'll do whatever I can. Just please don't fucking kill yourself. And I was too late. An innocent young girl is gone because of my actions around that time in 2019. Someone's daughter, someone's sister, someone's friend. Someone who meant so many different things to so many different people. And because of me, she's gone. I'm not gonna make any excuses for myself, because truly, there's nothing that can excuse me for my actions. I don't deserve to be excused. I don't deserve to be pardoned. I don't deserve anything positive from this situation or any other situation. My actions were completely abhorrent, and what I did is one of the worst things a human can do. So, to that innocent girl, I'm sorry I made you feel so terrible. I'm sorry for everything I did that led you to that decision. You're gone because of what I chose to do, and I apologize. I'm sorry to the family of that girl, to the friends of that girl, to everyone who knew them or was close to them. I don't expect anything in return. It's just something that I wanted to get off my chest. So, to anyone watching this, just don't look up to me. There's nothing positive to see. I am a terrible person, and I have done one of the most wretched things possible. Find a different role model to look after, to look up to follow, because there truly is nothing positive in me or that comes from me. And people say one action doesn't define you or one event doesn't define you, but when it's something as big as this, there's no chance at redemption for me. And I've just come to accept the fact that I don't deserve anything, so I ask for anything. The most I'm going to do is just come clean about what happened, because people deserve to know the kind of awful person I am.